If I had the remote control, I would have pressed pause, sorry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please be seated. I'm Eunice Jeffries, Chair of the Eastern Michigan University Board of Regents. I want to extend a warm welcome to our faculty, staff, families, friends, and our graduates. I think we're all feeling the energy this morning. I would like to remind everyone about the COVID-19 protocols here in the George Gervin Game Above Center. We strongly encourage families and groups to leave some space between themselves and other guests if possible. Masks are optional today. As a community that supports inclusion and mutual respect, we ask that all graduates, guests, and participants be respected for their personal choices as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates on this very special day. The Board of Regents is appointed by the Governor of Michigan as the degree-granting authority of Eastern Michigan University. Therefore, as the representative of my fellow Regents, the Governor, and the people of Michigan, I formally open the Eastern Michigan University 2022 Cap and Gown Celebration. It is my pleasure to introduce the honorable members of the Board of Regents who are here with us today. Dennis Began of Northville, Michelle Crum of Ann Arbor, Nathan Ford of Detroit, and Alexander Simpson of Birmingham. Regents, I just want to thank you for your dedication to the university. I appreciate working with all of you. Our national anthem will be sung by Austin Hadwick, who graduated in April with a Master of Music in Conducting. Please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I'm going to say his name again. Austin Hadwick. We are so excited to welcome EMU graduates from April 2020, August 2020, December 2021, April 2021, and August 2021. We're excited to welcome you all back to campus. The commencement ceremony is a special moment during the academic year that all of us in the Eastern community look forward to. We missed being able to celebrate with all of you after you earned your degree in 2020 or 2021. But finally, we are here today in person to give you your well-deserved moment in the spotlight, on stage, and on the big screen here in the arena today. We are excited to welcome you back home to EMU, and as you continue to move forward on your journey, we encourage you to show your eagle confidence and eagle pride in all that you do. I would like to now introduce Dr. James Smith, President of Eastern Michigan University, who will preside over today's ceremony. President Smith.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Leading our procession today is our Grand Marshal, Dr. Rhonda Longworth. Provost Longworth is Executive Vice President and also Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. Dr. Longworth has worked at Eastern Michigan University for 27 years, starting as a faculty member in the Department of Political Science. She's an exceptional leader who has distinguished herself in every phase of her career. Dr. Longworth is a champion of the university's mission as an institution of opportunity and inclusive, student-centered campus where students from all backgrounds, cultures, and life experiences are welcome. Her leadership has led to student success, improved retention, significant increases in our graduation rates. She works with faculty and academic leaders to create an innovative learning opportunity for all of our students, including internships, undergraduate and graduate research opportunities that link knowledge gained in the classroom to the real world. Thank you, Dr. Longworth, for your dedication to Eastern Michigan University and to our community of scholars. I would also like to thank the deans, the faculty, and the administrators who are here on the platform party, as well as the dedicated members of our Eastern Michigan community who will read the graduates' names today. Let me say, there is no more difficult job than reading every student's name, and most of you do not have a name like Jim Smith. Our readers today doing that difficult job are Dr. Karen Craig, Dr. Paul Majeski, Dr. John McCurdy, and Melissa Thrasher. A round of applause for those individuals, please. Serving as marshals today are members of our faculty who are exceedingly proud of the accomplishments of those who are seated before me. These individuals are Dr. Michael McVeigh, Dr. Jennifer Avery, Dr. Wendy Burke, Dr. Christine Clark, Dr. Kimberly Hewitt, Dr. Linda Kiskowski, and Dr. Vijay Minari. A round of applause for them as well, please. Graduates, we would also like to thank the Eastern Michigan University faculty who played such an instrumental role in your success. They have taught you, they have challenged you, they have supported you through times that are maybe a little more difficult than any of us envisioned when we started this journey. They're excited to be with you today, and they certainly send the same congratulations that all of us send from the platform party. We would also like to recognize our commencement team, the volunteers, the production staff, the public safety officers who have worked tirelessly for months to make this a very special day for all of us. Please join me now in thanking everyone who contributed to the success of the individuals who are before me seated on the floor today. Graduates, there are not enough words for me to express how excited all of us are to see you in 3D, not on Zoom, but in person here at Eastern Michigan University. Those of you who are here today represent 5 graduating classes, and I noticed that the chair paused so each of you could applaud for your respective class. You overcame incredibly unique challenges during an unforgettable moment in our national and international history. There are more than 7,000 EMU students who finished their degrees during the pandemic. Many of them are not here with us today because they've gone on to different corners of the globe or different corners of our state or our region. But we are very excited for those of you who were able to travel back, whether it was just a few miles or 14 or 21 hours on a plane trip to be back with us. All of you and your families have waited and waited and waited for this day to arrive. Some of you know I come through the undergraduate and graduate robing rooms, and this morning we had a countdown from a number of students who knew exactly how many days today was from the day they were supposed to walk across this stage, X number of days, months, or years ago. And the countdown got to be a pretty high number for those who are from that very first class. But now we're here together to celebrate this moment of pride and joy, and congratulations for a job well done. Today's ceremony is more than just a celebration. It's a time where all of you are being honored for a truly major accomplishment, earning an Eastern Michigan University degree that is nationally and internationally recognized for academic excellence. While at Eastern Michigan, your early years on campus were probably different than the final years of your academic journey. You had to exchange a bustling, vibrant campus for the world of endless Zooms, emails, and posts on Canvas. You had to make unexpected adjustments to your academic life and to your way of life as well. You became remote learners. You developed stronger organizational and personal skills. You had to revise and revise and revise and expand the way that you communicated with not only your professors, but with your peers. You did it, and you did it very well. All of us applaud your flexibility, your resilience, and your determination as you forge new paths to accomplish your goal of earning that first, second, or third college degree. It was not an easy path. Eastern students are known, though, for facing challenges. You face them head on, and you work to succeed beyond expectations. You are truly the problem solvers of today and tomorrow as you focus on building successful careers that are collaborative and supportive of each other and supportive of the communities where you reside. We are proud of Eastern's foundation as an institution of opportunity. It is more important today than ever. We are a place where first-generation students, some of you will see the stole that says First Gen. We're a place where first-generation students come from all kinds of backgrounds, urban, rural, suburban. They come from all races, cultures, backgrounds, and identities, and they are here embraced. We are a place where our faculty are deeply engaged with our students in ways that sets us apart in higher education. Just a side note, how many of us thought we would do office hours via Zoom? That never occurred to me in 1988 when I was finishing a doctorate that I would learn how to do office hours via Zoom. The students are saying I like it much better that way. I don't know that that's true, but it may be. When many of you think about your cherished memories of Eastern, you remember the connections that you've made with faculty. We're also a place with a rich history of public service and engagement to the community. Our academic programs work with local businesses, with corporations, nonprofits, health organizations, and local schools to connect Eastern students with an opportunity to work and learn simultaneously. As interns, volunteers, paid employees, Eastern students work side by side with professionals in a multitude of fields to make a difference in the community and gain real-world experiences. Now that you are out in the world, you are working as creative artists, scientists, teachers, medical professionals, engineers, accountants, or any number of hundreds of professions that our Eastern faculty and academic programs have prepared you for. We hope you will encourage your organization to offer opportunities to current Eastern students so they can experience what this work and learn opportunity is like in a real-world environment. During your time at Eastern, you've seen breathtaking numbers of transformations on campus. Strong Hall, Sill Hall, and the Rec IM all look very different today than they did just 4, 5, or 6 years ago. We encourage you to roam around campus today. Take a look at these renovated high-tech facilities that have heightened our journeys for discovery and given us a new focus on innovation. There are also more changes that are coming in the future. We have recently announced Welcome Home 2025, a plan that will transform all of our on-campus housing living experiences with 2 new residence halls and all the existing residence, apartments, or environments being remodeled to give us true vibrancy on our campus. And yes, students, former students, they will all be air-conditioned. Not that we've heard stories about box fans and other things during the 4, 5, or 6 year period. We've also announced the new 3D Arts Complex that will provide a new and collaborative creative environment for art making. The new facility will house faculty from several academic programs, including sculpture, ceramics, furniture design, digital fabrication, 3D design, and metalsmithing. The Game Above College of Engineering and Technology and its supporters continue to invest in Sill Hall for state-of-the-art academic facilities and laboratories that undertake high-level, hands-on research, innovative projects in engineering, automotives, robotics, 3D printing, and cybersecurity. And of course, new virtual reality opportunities. Changes like these have made a positive impact on our student experience here at Eastern. We'll continue to work with donors and partners who are dedicated to the growth and success of your alma mater. We're also proud of your personal growth and your personal successes. Just as the campus has changed for the better, we know that you too have changed from the time you began here at Eastern to today. You've become stronger, smarter. You've learned how to face challenges. You've learned to think on your feet, to express your beliefs. You've learned how to survive on very little sleep, how to stretch a dollar, and how to meet deadlines. I'm sure your present employers appreciate the how to meet deadlines. More importantly, you've learned who you are, what you are capable of, and what you've taken and learned to focus now on the future. As an EMU graduate, you are joining the ranks of more than 180,000 EMU alumni who reside in every state of the United States and more than 100 countries around the globe. We encourage you to connect with your fellow alumni, to expand your personal and professional network as you travel, whether it be around the world or just down the street. As an Eastern graduate, you will always and forever be an important member of our Eastern family. Thank you, and congratulations to all who are now alumni for coming back to celebrate this very important moment with all of us. It is my pleasure now to introduce Dr. Ty Weeks, the Superintendent of Schools at Dearborn Heights School District Number 7, who is joining us today as our commencement speaker. Dr. Weeks is a native of Detroit and a proud 3-time graduate of Eastern Michigan University. He earned a Bachelor of Science degree in secondary education, a Master of Arts degree in K-12 administration, and a PhD in educational studies from EMU. In his current role as superintendent, he leads a strong focus on curriculum, instruction, and data-driven decision-making. He is also a dedicated community builder who works to ensure equitable teaching and learning opportunities that are made available to all students in his district. In nearly 2 decades as an educator, he has served as a principal, assistant principal, program director, and Title IX coordinator. He was co-developer of Ann Arbor's Pathway to Success academic campus and the Rising Scholars Program. In every role, it is clear that Dr. Weeks believes every student can be a successful scholar if we make learning opportunities relevant to their individual experiences and we provide them the support and mentoring along the way. He sees schools as more than brick and mortar. They're an extension of the community. With a foundational focus on education, diversity, and mental health, he works diligently to strengthen students, families, schools, and communities. I am honored to present to you today's commencement speaker, a dedicated educator whose vision, expertise, and determination are changing the lives of young people every day here in the great state of Michigan. Dr. Ty Weeks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for that introduction, President Smith. Mr. President Smith, Provost Longworth, Board Chair Jeffries, esteemed members of the Leadership Council, Board of Regents, distinguished members of the faculty, family, friends, and to the graduating classes of April 2020, August 2020, December 2020, April 2021, and August 2021. Today reflects the accuracy of a quote that I often heard while attending church with my parents as a kid growing up in Detroit. A blessing delayed is not a blessing denied. You all embody what it means to persevere in the face of unforeseen and life-altering circumstances. Today did not happen by happenstance nor coincidence. You were destined to be here because you were built for this. Please turn to two people, graduates, please turn to two people and tell them you were built for this. You were built for new opportunities and ready for the path that awaits you. You pressed forward following an unforeseen global event that just 2.5 years ago would have seemed like a plot from a movie. But it wasn't cinema. It was and continues to be real. Some of you may have lost loved ones, family members, colleagues, and yet you stayed the course. You kept your eyes on the prize. You finished this race and have begun a new journey. As the world grappled with the devastation of the COVID-19 virus, we all adjusted to this new normal, a topic that I will address later on while I'm in this speech. This new normal at the onset of the pandemic looked like ridiculously long lines at the grocery store, empty shelves where food used to be, virtual office meetings, empty shelves, and remote schools throughout the country. All of it became a part of our new reality, and despite the challenges that changed life as we know it, you continue to strive toward the goal of earning your degree, and for that we celebrate you. It is truly a privilege and an honor to address you on this day, your day, a day of tremendous accomplishment that is the culmination of both your efforts as well as those supporters that encouraged and believed in you. In full disclosure, President Smith, on the day that I received the call from your office, I was a bit perplexed. It was a routine summer work day, and I'm sitting at my desk, and my assistant received the call. She informed me that there was a Miss Wooster on the phone calling from Eastern Michigan University. She went on to inform me that the president of Eastern Michigan University wanted to set up a conference call with me, and my initial thought was, I know I owe a balance, but these are extraordinary measures to collect on the debt. In all honesty, this is an unforeseen joy that I'm happy to be a part of. Eastern Michigan University is a special place, a place that changed the course of my life when I stepped foot on campus for the first time nearly 30 years ago. I remember my freshman year on the Hill as a resident of Hoyt Hall, interacting with a collection of students from across the great state of Michigan, along with students from across the country, as well as those international students, all traveling here to Ypsi in pursuit of an educational experience that will prepare us for a changing world. Like many of you, I remember walking to classes at Pray Harrell, Mark Jefferson, and the Porter Building, sitting in large lecture halls and quaint classrooms where professors sought to tap into the inner brilliance of students who would go on to become the next generation of educators, medical professionals, business leaders, and thinkers who gracefully navigated that space between the social complexities of being away from home for the first time, managing the challenges of academic expectations, all while trying to figure out how they can quickly get to the Eastern eateries before the line became too long. Like many of you, I came here as a first-generation college student in pursuit of a degree, but today I can tell you I found something much more profound. I left here with a degree that provided me with the credentials to pursue a career, but college, more specifically Eastern, prepared me for much more. The professors here helped me to expand my views on the world and to examine the structures that often limit access and opportunities beyond my reality at the time. I found that the professors were not just purveyors of information, but guides that helped me to challenge my own beliefs and the structures around us. Professors like Dr. Ronald Woods, Heather Neff, Thomas Hennings, Dr. Clovis Sims, Pat Williams Boyd, and Russ Olwell, just to name a few, shaped my undergraduate years. During my graduate work, it was Ronald Williamson, James Berry, Ebony Zamani Gallagher, and Deborah Harmon that helped me to understand that leadership without responsibility serves only the individual. During my doctoral work, it was Wendy Burke, Robert Carpenter, Robert Simmons, Sylvia Jones, Valerie Polikow, Rebecca Marta Savage, and Christopher Robbins that provoked me in thought, and I must admit, sometimes emotion, that scholarship is not just intent on personal acclaim, but to use it as an instrument to address the societal struggles that continue to confront our nation and the world that we live in. Obtaining your degree will no doubt open doors to opportunities that would have been tougher to access without it. However, as you move forward, please do not solely focus on the pursuit of employment opportunities or intent on climbing a corporate ladder, but seek purpose in all that you do, because the challenges that we face today need more than just job seekers to fix them. We need purpose-driven individuals, people that are willing to take on the challenges of today and the obstacles that are being revealed by a world in desperate need of repair. But don't trip, because you've already proven you were built for this. Move forward, but don't confuse movement with progress, because you can run for hours on a treadmill and get nowhere. So move forward and take other people along with you. I'd like to share a poem that has a particular meaning to me that I believe is befitting of this moment and the journey that each of you have traveled to arrive here today. The writer of the poem is William Ernest Henley, and the poem is known as Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horrors of the shade. And yet, the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll, because I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. The author, at the age of 16, had to endure an amputation of his left leg as a result of complications stemming from tuberculosis. Some 20 years later, Henley was in jeopardy of losing his other leg after doctors encouraged its amputation. Henley instead went on a journey to Scotland where he received treatment for the disease that ultimately saved his leg. While recovering in the infirmary, he was inspired to write the poem Invictus. The term itself literally is defined as unconquerable or undefeated. Each of you have persevered through your own unique circumstances to arrive here today. For some, the struggle to balance attending classes, taking notes, studying, reading, writing all those papers may have created some doubt that you would arrive here today, but you overcame. And yes, the struggle can be real. For others, the challenges can be more social. Let me clarify what I mean by that. An inability to socialize at every opportunity provided can create their own set of unique circumstances and challenges. For others, the struggles may have been financial. As a first-generation college student, I worked several jobs throughout my undergraduate experience, including work study at Hoyt Hall, doing night watch. And yet, there were times when it was still necessary for me to take that pilgrimage that many college students experience, the journey to Pierce Hall for financial aid. Regardless of the nature of your obstacle, you are still here. The graduating class today endure through a shared experience, but I would imagine still in your own unique way. On January 21st, 2020, the CDC confirmed the first US case of the COVID-19 virus. By January 31st, the World Health Organization issued a global emergency, and on March 11, 2020, the same organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. And on March 19th, the nation went into quarantine. You may recall the national climate of the time ranging between extreme caution and denial. Debates would ensue on the legitimacy of wearing masks, the origin of the virus, and ultimately to vaccinate or to not vaccinate. What was not debatable was the rising death toll. As 2020 ended, the United States surpassed 20 million infections and more than 346,000 people died. One of those deaths was my own mother-in-law, Teresa Pettis. Globally, cases rose to nearly 84 million people, with nearly 2 million people dying. The world literally stood still. All over the planet, nations began to go into quarantine, and we adjusted our ways of being while we sought to understand how this virus functioned, ways we could protect ourselves, how we could resume some degree of normalcy while scientists sought to develop a remedy. The term normalcy was frequently referenced as both a goal and a feeling, something that we could cling on to and hope that one day life as we knew it would somehow return. For those of us who have been impacted personally, this may never happen, and yet we found a way to move forward. As we navigated through the early months of the pandemic, another event happened that would cause Americans to reflect on who and what we are. On May 25th, 2020, George Floyd, an unarmed African-American male, was murdered by police officers for allegedly using a counterfeit $20 bill at a local grocery. As the nation stood still due to COVID, streets from across the nation erupted in protest. Americans called for an end to social and racial inequities that continue to stand in the way of our country living up to its fullest potential. And yet, our focus remained on returning to normalcy. Simultaneously, we were challenged with navigating social distancing and social unrest. Yet we moved forward because we have learned to normalize episodes and events that are not remotely close to being normal. During a 15-month period between April 2020 and July 2021, there were 343 mass shootings across the United States. Public acts of violence, hate crimes, and attacks on civil liberties have become a normalized behavior that gets news coverage for a little bit, and then we move on to the next thing. So I ask you, what exactly is normal, and how will you exist in this new reality? Like William Ernest Henley, we have an opportunity to seek an alternative path, a place where justice, freedom, and equality are not ideals, but a way of life. A college education is not just what happened here at Eastern Michigan University. In many ways, your education has endowed you with an awesome responsibility. The skills that you have developed in the classroom within your respective disciplines will allow you to move theory and debate into practice. Obviously, graduates, you are skilled and prepared, but what will you do with those skills to impact the lives of others? Today concludes a significant and wonderful chapter of your life, and yet an equally significant and wonderful chapter is about to begin. You are leaving a place that has prepared you for real challenges. You are equipped with the skills and training needed to make decisions and solve problems. Now you can decide which road you want to travel. And if it sounds exciting and a little intimidating, it is. But never forget that doubt and belief do not occupy the same space. When you are challenged and discouraged, I hope you remember your years here at Eastern and the lessons you learned in your coursework. They will give you strength and courage. Have faith that the trials of life are not designed to derail you, but to reveal the character that lies within. Be true to yourself. Instead of the world changing you, we need for you to go out there and solve the problems that so many generations before have created. And as you leave here with ambition in your mind, I ask you to allow purpose to guide your next steps. Purpose is an essential element of who you are. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things that you are destined to fulfill. Find out what you love. Be passionate about it. Never get too old to dream. Be inspired, and yet live to inspire others. And learn all you can. Be kind to people. Be considerate. Be positive. And take time for other people. Be active in your community. Volunteer your time. One must only look at the evening news and the events of the day to know that the world is in great need of caring people. Your legacy is not wrapped up in how much money you will make, but in the difference that you will make in the lives of others. I would like to thank the families in attendance for the support that you have given to the graduates, because this day does not happen in isolation. To the faculty and staff, your role has been instrumental in preparing the graduates to face the challenges of today and those yet to come. To the graduates, you have contributed to the legacy of this institution and your own personal narrative. Now go out and tell your story, because stories provide hope and a blueprint for others to follow after. To the class of April 2020, August 2020, December 2020, April 2021, and August 2021, I wish you continued success, peace, and grace throughout your journey. I trust you will make the most not only of the opportunities that will come your way, but invest in the human experience along the way by making the lives of others better as well. And never forget, you were built for this. Congratulations, and go Eagles.
Well done. Thank you, Dr. Weeks, for your advice and encouragement. As an educator and community advocate, your vision, your expertise, your spirit, and faith have a lasting impact on all of us, and certainly on the generations of work and leadership that sits before us today. Now, as a unique element of this ceremony, Dr. Weeks is going to join the other PhD students. He'll leave the stage, but he'll come back to the stage because, as some of you may know, Dr. Weeks earned his doctorate during the pandemic and was not able to be hooded when he finished his doctoral degree. And no, Ty, I did not know you owed a bill to the university when I called to ask you to be our commencement speaker. Dr. Longworth, the podium is yours.
What a day. I'm Dr. Rhonda Longworth, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. President Smith, it's my honor to present the academic deans for the presentation of the graduate classes of 2020 and 2021.
I am Dr. James Egge, Interim Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. President Smith, on behalf of the faculty, I present the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated.
I am Dr. Kenneth Lord, Dean of the College of Business. President Smith, on behalf of the faculty, I present the graduates from the College of Business. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated.
I am Dr. Ryan Evely Gildersleeve, Dean of the College of Education. President Smith, on behalf of the faculty, I present the graduates from the College of Education. Graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated.
I am Mohammed Katu. I am the Dean of the Game Above College of Engineering and Technology. President Smith, on behalf of the faculty, I present the graduates from the Game Above College of Engineering and Technology. Graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated.
President Smith, on behalf of the faculty, I present the graduates from the College of Health and Human Services. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated.
And now, it's my honor to present the doctoral graduates from the College of Education and the Game Above College of Engineering and Technology. These graduates have completed a program culminating in a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Leadership, Educational Studies, or Technology. Upon recommendation of the faculty of Eastern Michigan University, I present the candidates for the celebration of their doctoral degrees. Doctoral graduates, please stand. Regent Michelle Crum will confer the doctoral degrees, and Dr. Wade Tornquist, Interim Associate Provost and Associate Vice President for Graduate Studies and Research, will assist her.
Inasmuch as you have been recommended by the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Michigan University and the State of Michigan, I confer upon you the degree to which you are entitled. Please come forward to receive your diplomas.
Our first candidate is Sharon Proctor, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Leadership. She's accompanied today by Dr. James Berry, Professor of Educational Leadership. Congratulations, Dr. Proctor. Our next candidate is Kimberly Brown, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Studies with a concentration in Urban Education. She is accompanied by Dr. Wendy Burke, Department Head and Professor of Teacher Education. Congratulations, Dr. Brown. Our next candidate is Christine Lancaster, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Leadership. She is accompanied by Dr. Wendy Burke, Professor of Teacher Education. Congratulations, Dr. Lancaster. Our next candidate is Diane Logwood, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Studies with a concentration in Urban Education. She is accompanied by Dr. Wendy Burke, Professor of Teacher Education. Congratulations, Dr. Logwood. Our next candidate is Yasser El-Yara, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Technology with a concentration in Geographic Information Systems. He is accompanied by Dr. Deborah Delaski-Smith, Professor of Visual and Built Environments. Congratulations, Dr. El-Raya. Our next candidate is Na Han, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Technology with a concentration in Interior Design. She is accompanied by Dr. Deborah Delaski-Smith, Professor of Visual and Built Environments. Congratulations, Dr. Han. Our next candidate is Nagar Hadari Mateen, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Technology. She is accompanied by Dr. Deborah Delaski-Smith, Professor of Visual and Built Environments. Congratulations, Dr. Hadari Mateen. Our next candidate is Julie Bedford, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Leadership. She is accompanied by Dr. Ron Flowers, Professor of Leadership and Counseling. Congratulations, Dr. Bedford. Our next candidate is Wendy Colson, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Leadership. She is also accompanied by Dr. Ron Flowers, Professor of Leadership and Counseling. Congratulations, Dr. Colson. Our next candidate is Terry Stockton, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Studies with a concentration in Urban Studies. He is accompanied by Dr. Ethan Lowenstein, Professor of Teacher Education. Congratulations, Dr. Stockton. Our next candidate is Hamid Asamari, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Technology with a concentration in Polymers and Coatings. He is accompanied by Dr. Vijay Manari, Professor of Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Asamani. Our next candidate is Salah is, Salahuddin Ibrahim, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in technology with a concentration in interior design. He is accompanied by Dr. Dorothy McAllen, Associate Professor of Technology and Professional Services. Congratulations, Dr. Ibrahim. Our next candidate is Lamarcus DeQuan Howard, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Leadership. He is accompanied by Dr. Rima Reynolds, Associate Professor of Leadership and Counseling. Congratulations, Dr. Howard. Our next candidate is Faith Ivy, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Leadership. She is accompanied by Dr. Rima Reynolds, Associate Professor, Leadership and Counseling. Congratulations, Dr. Ivy. Our next candidate is Maria Jackson Smith, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Leadership. She is also accompanied by Dr. Rima Reynolds, Associate Professor of Leadership and Counseling. Congratulations, Dr. Jackson Smith. Our next candidate is Alex Shuko, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Leadership. He is accompanied by Dr. Rima Reynolds, Associate Professor of Leadership and Counseling. Congratulations, Dr. Shukow. Our next candidate is Heather Nicholson Bester, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Studies with a concentration in urban education. She is accompanied by Dr. Christopher Robbins, Professor of Teacher Education. Congratulations, Dr. Nicholson Bester. And as the President promised, our next candidate is Tyrone Weeks, who has earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Studies with a concentration in urban education. He is accompanied by Dr. Christopher Robbins, Professor of Teacher Education. Congratulations, and thank you to Dr. Weeks. And I want to join in offering my congratulations to all of the recipients of our doctoral degrees today. Congratulations. It's now my honor to present the recipients of graduate degrees. Regent Nathan Ford and Regent Dennis Began will confer these degrees. Will the recipients of graduate certificates, master's degrees, advanced graduate certificates, and specialist degrees please stand? Regent Ford, each of these candidates has completed a program of advanced studies. The faculty of Eastern Michigan University has recommended them for graduation. I present them to you for the conferring of degrees.
Inasmuch as you have been recommended by the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Michigan University and the state of Michigan, I confer upon you the graduate degree or certificate to which you are entitled. Graduates, please be seated until the marshals reach your row.
LaFlora Kirk.
Amber Carvalho.
Empress Joplin.
Jennifer Bias.
Deja Clark.
Kinsey Roberts.
Tiaja Wynn.
Henry Outlaw.
Lace Minor.
Anthony Ocean.
Alyssa Obregon.
Joseph Galbraith.
Adriana Ortega Velasco.
Haley Shropshire.
Eleona Beliliai.
Michael Caldell.
Heather Ortel.
Jennifer Kornkeck.
Hillary Ochir Ajaikum.
Clara Kozlowski.
Leila Numarji.
Ted Basing.
Eltani Ju Boss.
Saminar Eduardo.
Mackenzie Bailey.
Alexa Bryant.
Tracy Moss.
Christopher Norton.
Linnea Jones.
Kaylin Rice.
Miranda Jordan.
Kimberly Cruz-Weiser.
Kaylin Johnson.
Ashley Bates.
Jessica Rindo.
Alicia Butler.
Trina Simone Milbourne.
Christine Mueller.
Matthew Cooper.
Victoria Walters.
Heather Irvin.
Nikel Yekulu.
Shamika Young Brown.
Navina Pitta.
Kirk Wydeen.
Heba Hamden.
Emma Reinhold.
Tyasha Reese.
Zachary Shea.
Skyislia Betleon.
Kelly Kennedy.
Samantha Harbison.
Stephanie Lewis.
Makia Delvikia.
Kristen Jones.
Stephanie Legg.
Dominic Mio.
Ethniel Medinuk.
Monia Braxton.
Shamika Hamilton.
Ashley Miazga.
Chek Mittal.
Tiffany Veal.
Haifia Melhusa.
Janika Washington.
Hakeem Bamboo Alwirdari.
April Howard Freeman.
Caroline Sanders.
Neha Reddy. Umbri Waris. I know that they stopped. I think they're done on it. Swetha Sadanini. Divya Jeja Prada. Sanika Bagagitar. Jaspreet Singh. DeMarcus Johnson. Sarah? Sara Gomez Perez. Courtney Monreal. Megan Miller. Sarah Elias. Emily Goodson. Amanda Bates. Taylor Jones.
I'm Dr. Megan Moore, Associate Dean of the Honors College. We are pleased to recognize 246 students from the Honors College who graduated in 2020 and 2021. Not only did these undergraduates have exceptional grade point averages, they also completed special honors curricula, community service, leadership and cultural experiences, and many completed a senior honors thesis or creative project. At this time, I am proud to recognize the graduates of Eastern Michigan University Honors College. Honors graduates, will you please stand to be recognized? Thank you, please be seated.
We'll now recognize those undergraduate students who graduated with academic honors. Students with a 3.5 to 3.69 grade point average graduated cum laude. Would you all please stand and be recognized today? Please be seated. Students who attained a 3.7 to 3.89 grade point average have graduated magna cum laude. Would you all please stand and be recognized today? Please be seated. And students with a 3.9 to a perfect 4.0 grade point average have graduated summa cum laude. Would you all please stand and be recognized? Congratulations for your accomplishments. During today's ceremonies, we will honor graduates who have completed the required courses in military science and through ROTC have been commissioned in the United States Air Force, Army, Marine Corps, or Navy. We're also honored to recognize 157 military veterans who graduated during the years 2020 and 2021. Would all of you in our graduate group and in the audience who have served in the military services, please stand with our cadets and graduates and be recognized. On behalf of the Eastern Michigan University, I'd like to thank you for your service, and please be seated. Regent Alexander Simpson, assisted by Regents Michelle Crum, Nathan Ford, and Eunice Jeffries, will now confer our bachelor's degrees. Will the recipients of the bachelor's degrees today please stand? I got to read my part. Regent Simpson, It's an honor and a distinct privilege on behalf of the faculty at Eastern Michigan University to present to you the members of the undergraduate classes of 2020 and 2021 for the conferring of their bachelor's degrees.
Inasmuch as you have been recommended by the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Michigan University and the state of Michigan, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree to which you are entitled. Graduates, please be seated until the marshals reach your row.
Aaron Warsler.
Jordan Goldberg.
Cody Chambers.
Nicholas Jordan.
Trevor Todor.
Thomas J. Cook II.
Kyle Way.
Hannah Scheinfeld.
Royale Mims.
Joseph Williamson.
Mark Shelters.
Carly Bookbinder.
Alexander Tabar.
Ann Tamain.
Sarah Jessup.
Casey Gomea.
Rebecca DeWater.
Justin Waters.
Lakeisha Poole.
Tatiera Herndon.
Carly Galbraith.
Haley Golnares.
Elizabeth Booms.
Robin R. Payich.
Thomas Kramer.
Shelby Stover.
Angeles Isabel Cuevas Cervantes.
Samantha Ferris Stork.
Camila Henriquez Mora.
Ryan Carney.
Cameron Harris.
Alina Tripp.
Justin Hoeing.
Brendan Carroll.
Kelly Gilson.
Olivia Locke.
Antoine Walls.
Loretta Newman.
Zachary Thiel.
Alexis Carswell.
Deja Caller.
Adriana Jackson.
Denisha Greer.
Kristen Obi.
Caitlin Nolan.
Shilyan Swafford.
Corey Haitayan.
Paige Vasey.
Kelly Dykstra.
Stacia Wallace.
Nokia Lemon.
Tiana Allen.
Molly Ripka.
Michaela George.
Nathaniel Fischel.
Charvela Hancock.
Stephanie Camion.
Trayvon Tiggs.
Supraja Kalva.
Corian Cardwell.
Beth Wasserman.
Deshaila Burse.
Lena Wiley.
Alexis Johnson.
Musa Faraj.
Tiffany Garrett.
Carrie Brashear.
Eris Patterson.
Soraya Rhodes.
Mackenzie Williams.
Lauren Ahern.
Katera Horn.
Rachel Ahern.
Kyle Avanzini.
Jillian Moore.
Laura Schubring.
Gabriella Woods.
Kathleen Schaff.
Paige Rive.
Annette Miller.
Mandy Ta.
Kyle Keys.
Patrice Lindman.
Terrellyn Parks.
Roberto Benitez.
Hannah Foxlew.
Emma Tucker.
Nicole Anderson.
Peyton Olenek.
Brandon Woodard.
Madeline
Montez
Brown.
Montez Chubb.
Ethan Myers.
Jacqueline Ballard.
Alina Condra.
Micah Jennings.
Joshua Larsosa.
Carrie Neal.
Sean Lawson.
Beatrice Nye.
Jessica Moore.
Valerie Sanders.
Bailey Davis.
John Kershunk.
Trisha Schultz.
Thomas Graham.
Olivia Wash.
Madison Laura.
Michael Ruto.
Joelle Saad.
Denise Rice.
Tay Capron.
Brandon Kislane.
Brianna Bryant.
Amber Ristee.
Caitlin Siebel.
Caitlin Peldo.
Joel Miller.
Anna Moline.
Kiara Washington.
Lizette Rosses.
Jake Ragsdale.
Fatima Altai.
Alicia Schmidt.
Nancy Sharma.
Heather Dawkins.
Jason O'Rear.
Cassandra Olshanky.
Norma Fillet.
Christopher Hatchcraft.
Leona Richards.
Justin Denis.
Morgan Fanto.
Felicia Pollock.
David Fanto.
Avril Henneke.
Kyla Jackson.
Nicholas Prentice.
Elizabeth Jareel.
Gabriella Smith.
Kevin Hartley.
Tierra Warren.
Samantha James.
Danielle Burnish.
Arena Johnson.
Carrie Davis.
Lindsay Robinson.
Brendan Harder.
Tyler Robinson.
Gabriel Hogan.
Kamalita Valdez Weeks.
Carly Jones.
Kayla Jeriels.
Aaron Hendry.
Kennedy Siemens.
Cheryl Norris.
Lilia Sheline.
Emily Isaacson.
Desiree Mayer.
Hannah Elnormi.
Haley Citizen.
Julie Randallwell.
Alexis Bell.
Nicholas Johnson.
Lindsay Stark.
Linda Voss.
Michael Ravami.
Rachel Uhl.
Karina Caldwell.
Bria Fluker.
Alyssa Gray.
Jamia Stallings.
Allison Root.
Sarah Blanchard.
Rachel Prime.
Ajane Cowart.
Shatara Davis.
Taylor Shearer.
James Tabatowski Bush.
Gerald Drake.
Jasharel Turner.
Victoria Batko.
Lisa Stango Roberts.
Joshua Ross Colina.
Megan Cunningham.
Bianca Villegas.
Jasmine Harrison.
Edward Mayor Rebel III.
Gabrielle McQuaig.
Torian McMichael.
Dieter Martin.
Yarishma Coward.
Morgan Thompson.
Kyle Benson.
Emily Barassa.
Julia Cox.
Noel Edwin.
Lauren Holtz.
Ariana Batiste.
Parker Nolan.
Ramona Ali.
Shelby Seeley.
Honore Washington.
Lindsay Scheitler.
Taylor Davies.
Alexis Johnson.
Dana Richards.
Diana Rubio.
Kelsey Robinson.
Brandy Red.
Lena Bobo.
Jadeja Bryant.
Joycelyn Winchester.
Marco Young.
Lashea LaFleur Swindle.
Lynette Freeman.
Quentin Washington.
Patra Porn CPET Precinct.
Lysandra O'Neill.
Candace Caldwell.
Annabelle Mugen.
Chantel Jordan.
Portia Dixon.
Catherine Newhouse.
Jabria Knight.
David Sherman.
Elena Good.
Talia Edgar.
Willie Lawanda Collins.
Carl Piratori.
Emily Bobo.
Olivia Jacob.
Leslie Miner.
Erica Baldwin.
Corey Silverman.
Alexis Jones.
Kayla Henneman.
Ajane Sanders.
Bethany Woolsey.
Erica Emerson.
Emily Gerard.
Jessica Spear.
Daisha Simpkins.
Alexis Dunlap.
Brendan Seachuck.
Samantha Hayes.
Nathan Johnson.
Deja Copeland.
Maricela Maria Perez.
Kaya Fordham.
Valerie Schaefer.
Sydney Waringa.
Dejanae Humphrey.
Mula Durham.
Brendan Bounds.
Clarnisha Burnside.
Zainab Abdullah.
Anna Kale.
Raina Hammett.
Cheyenne Mutter.
Tatiana Rogers.
Marky Gentry.
Monique Leanne Mosey.
Symphony Clemens.
Gracie Acor.
Paris Kerr.
Carlise Foreman Smith.
Kylea Simpson.
Joshua Doty.
Jeremy Wyndham.
Alexis Johnson.
Kaylin Colston.
E. Monty Jones.
Jay Davis.
Bailey Smith.
Malia Moore.
Danielle Jastrzemski.
Christian Watts.
Karacia Forte.
Austin Beaver.
Tiana Gardner.
Kelly Yates.
Kirsten Kaufhold.
Carrie Proctor.
Lily Wanesi.
Selma Carrie-Ann.
Kyra Brown.
Sasha Charles.
Ariana Talbert.
Curtis Dinwiddie.
Tiffany Sharp.
William Herring.
Toriana Henderson. Micah Hill. Alexandra Cash. Travis Sawyer.
Mariah Brumfeld.
Shakina Hannah.
Claude Finley.
Asma Salih.
Charmaine Williams.
Fred Matthew Mainville.
Shakise Hamilton.
Alexis Morgan.
Virginia Backhouse.
Aaliyah Robinson.
Hannah Backhouse.
Destiny Copeland. Jasmine Edwards.
Tanisha Gilchrist.
Asante Curry.
Olivia Wicker. Ahmed Sibe. Jakara Wilson. Asia Strong. Asha Strong. Heather Riddle. Emily Marcel. Callie Simpson. Timmy Turner. JC Persian. Sierra Garner.
Some voices will be hoarse later today. Congratulations, graduates. We have almost made it to the finish line. Following this ceremony, we request that the audience remain seated until the recessional of graduates is completed. Graduates, you will exit out the south side of the George Gervin Game Above Center and will meet families outside the building. Those of you who are scheduled to be December graduates, it is not snowing today. And now this is the time for celebrating. Would all graduates please stand? Would all parents, spouses, grandparents, family members, friends, and mentors please stand? From all of these folks to all of you, we say thank you for your love, thank you for your support, and thank you for occasionally writing checks to make life a little easier. Parents, mentors, and friends, you may be seated. Students, please remain standing. Graduates, this is the time you've been waiting for. You are now to turn your tassels from the right side of your caps to the left side of your caps, symbolizing the finalization as a college graduate. Graduates, we're so proud of you. We're proud of your accomplishments, and we want to thank you, but let you know that you are not leaving us. You will hear from us often, Sometimes it will say the Office of Development or Advancement on the envelope, but you will hear from us. You are always welcome to return. Come back, see us, visit campus. No matter whether your journey takes you down the street or around the world, you will always be part of the Eastern Michigan University family. Now, if we could all please stand for the alma mater and the recessional. Again, graduates, congratulations.
Eastern sacred alma mater, to your name we shall be true. Ever marching on to victory, we'll stand by to see you through. Softly floating on the breeze, verdant green and white of snow, this our banner we shall carry in our hearts.